Hello. Hello, people. Happy Saturday. Happy Memorial Day weekend to you. Happy Memorial Day weekend. It's rainy here. We're getting rain and it feels good. We're getting rain and it feels really, really good. So if you had any holiday plans outside, then I don't know. Hey, Angel Eyes. Happy Memorial Day weekend. What you got going on today? What you got going on? Happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys, some people have started celebrating, of course. Some people travel. This weekend, people travel pretty well. This is a heavily traveled weekend, Memorial Day weekend. So you guys be safe if you are traveling. Be safe. And wherever you're going to celebrate, I hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend. We all know Memorial Day is Monday, so those of you who are off, some of you guys may be traveling, and some of you guys may not be traveling. You may just be enjoying the 3-day weekend. So definitely, definitely, definitely enjoy, okay? You got an extra day this weekend. You haven't, hey Alice. Hey Lost Pride, I can't stay, but I wanted to stop by to give you a view and I'll catch the replay later. Stay blessed. Thank you, Alice. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for stopping by to do like you said. Give me a view. The support is appreciated. I appreciate you, Angel Eyes, as well. Thank you, ladies, for coming in. I'm in here with a helmet with the helmet on. Oh, I didn't see the other comment. I was like, what are you doing? I was about to ask you, were you doing some work around the house? But now I see it's storming. Oh my goodness. Be safe, Angel Eyes. Be safe. Be safe. I think a lot of places are getting rain, like across the United States. Seems like that's how it's been happening lately. Like there's a wave of bad weather. It just goes across the country, or either pretty much across the country. I don't know. It may be kind of like along the East Coast or along the West Coast, but it seems like it's pretty much been like across the country from west to east, east to west. So y'all be safe. Be safe. Enjoy, your weekend as much as you can. And like Angel I said, if you need to, gather some equipment to protect your heads for your families. Hey, Jill. Hey, Lance Pride and Chat. Welcome to the live, Jill. You know what? Y'all, let's talk about that. How many of you guys do have protective equipment, in case of a tornado? And for those who are located near the water, in case of a hurricane and a tornado, because usually, I don't think every time, but most times, if it's a big hurricane, it usually spins off tornadoes. Once it hits land, the hurricane starts to weaken, but it usually spurs off tornadoes. So what do you guys do? Like, are you prepared right now? Like today, for a tornado or a hurricane, are you prepared right now? And especially like on a holiday, a holiday weekend. The birds sound so pretty. Don't they, Angel? Don't they? Listen to the birds. Y'all hear them. Y'all hear them. There's a lot of them. Jill says, I hope everyone is enjoying your weekend. I'm in the class listening and preparing food. Okay, thank you, Jill. So, like, do you guys prepare for bad weather? Like, what do you do? If you needed it right now, do you have batteries? If you have batteries, do you have an assortment of batteries? Or do you only have like double A, triple A, maybe C or D batteries? Like, do you have a variety of batteries? Do you have things like those, do you have flashlights? Do you have floodlights, extra floodlights? Do you have helmets. Like Angel Eyes was talking about the helmets. Do you have helmets? Do you have, you know what? If you don't have helmets, you got pots and pans, right? So if you find yourself needing a helmet in bad weather, you know what they did in the old days? You grab a pot, you grab the big pots and pans, and you use those. I have a designated area, a backpack with my meds and important papers in it, dog food, and bandages. That sounds good. That sounds good. Good deal. Good deal. You know what? Because I didn't even think about it until just now, Angel, when you said that you had your helmet on and you were talking about the weather. And I thought about it. I need to restock. I need to refresh. Because sometimes, you know, it's kind of like a first aid kit. You can have the stuff for so long, you need to make sure it hasn't expired. So I need to refresh. I have been in F5 tornadoes December 5th, 1975. Really? Wow. Wow. That's the big one. That's the big one. And sometimes those F3s can be something else too. It's just something about that where I've seen places that have been hit by F5 and you know it looks like a war zone. And then I've seen places hit by F3 that don't look so bad. But I've seen other places hit by F3 that, whew, it looks like it was an F5. It looks like an F5. So, yes, when is hurricane season anyway? Like July? Like late July? It starts late July? That's for late July, August, like late July, August, hurricane season. Somebody has some loud music, y'all. Y'all know I try to catch that music. And then you got tornadoes. To me, any season, any time of the year can be tornado season. I know that there's a particular pathway that tornadoes will tend to take, but tornadoes can spur up anywhere. They can happen anywhere. The hurricanes, of course, they're going to be off the coast. You know, East Coast, Gulf Coast, West Coast. But it doesn't seem like it seems like they don't spur from the West Coast as much as the East Coast and Gulf Coast. Seems like hurricanes really along the East Coast, from north all the way down south through the Gulf. That's what those hurricanes seem like they tend to spur up. And then, of course, tornadoes. Hey, Girl Dad. Happy Saturday, Lions Pride, and everyone in the chat. How you doing, Girl Dad? What you and the baby got planned for the holiday? Are y'all just chilling? Are y'all just chilling? Y'all listen to the birds. They are singing. They are happy today. Listen to the birds. Listen to the birds. You know what? The birds can really relax you. Just go outside, sit on the porch, sit in your carport, something like that. Let it up and just listen to the sound of the birds. Listen to the sounds of the birds. What kind is it? I can't tell you. I cannot tell you. I can't tell you what kind it is, what kind they are. But I can tell you that they sure sound good. They sure sound relaxing. It was my birthday. I was turning 9. Really? So I have been traumatized for life. It sounds like a big freight train. Yep, it does. It sure does. It sounds like a big freight train. And once it goes through, and if you're outside when it happens to be on its way, or if you're not even outside, if you can look out your window and see it approaching, I've done that before. To me, it looks like, it doesn't even look like if you're watching a movie, the way it does on the movies. To me, the ones I've seen, they look like a big witch hat. It's like someone took a big witch hat and flipped it upside down. And then the closer it gets to you, the more to me it starts to look like those tornadoes in the movies, because you see it actually spinning. When it's far off, I really, for me, I couldn't tell that it was spinning. But as it would start to look bigger. So I knew it was on the way. And then after a while, you could see it spinning and all the stuff just spinning around. So it can be traumatizing. It can be traumatizing. They always hit prejudice areas, and myself live in the heart of Prejudice City in Oklahoma. Really? Yeah, Oklahoma is a place. Oklahoma is one of the places that they tend to touch down quite often. Yeah. How you doing? They tend to touch down in Oklahoma kind of often. Girl Dad said Angel Eyes, mine in December. It's December 6th, and yeah, we just chilling. I may grill some oxtail. Oxtails? Hope girl Dad. Oxtails. I hope you are having a wonderful day. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. He come on here talking about oxtails. Y'all know I eat oxtails about once or twice a year. Y'all know I eat oxtails about once or twice a year. Because I like beef, but I kind of try to stay away from it because I'll eat steak. I'll eat steak maybe like twice, maybe like once per season, like about 4 times a year. Try to, with the steak. With oxtails, about a couple of times. So y'all, girl Dad on here talking about grilling oxtails. Okay, he's on here talking about grilling oxtails. Girl, how long does it take to grill them? How long does it take to grill them? Sag gang in the house. Sounds delicious, girl Dad. Doesn't it sound delicious? Yes. Sagittarius season, December. What is it? Like late December to like the 20th or something like that? I mean, late November to December 20th. Right after those Scorpios. Right after those Scorpios come and run the town. The Sagittarius, they kick in full gear and they come run the town. Sag gang, Sag gang. Angel Eye says Sag gang. That's right. That's right, Sag gang. So y'all knew yesterday I said I would probably take a break and I probably wouldn't exercise this weekend. That was crazy talk, right? That was crazy talk. If I take a break, maybe one day. No need to take a 3-day break, okay? No need to take a 3-day break, especially if you're gonna eat. The more you eat, the more you should exercise, right? The more you eat, the more you should exercise. Hey, grannies. Hey, grannies world. Uh-uh. It's before that. You know, it's typically like the 21st or something like that. Because I have friends that are Sag and Capricorn. And I know Capricorn is toward the end, like near Christmas. So I know it's like by then Capricorn season is kicked in around 27. I think it's like Granny probably knows. Granny, do you know when Scorpio season? I think most of them they tend to like kick off around the end, maybe the 25th or 26th, like the new horoscope. I think it typically click. I think Angel Eyes. I think that's like the first couple of days of Capricorn. Yeah. So yeah. Yep. I think that's the first couple of days. So yeah. So not the 20th or 21st, and by the 27th, I knew Capricorn was kind of in full effect. Cause girl, I got two friends. They are a mother and a daughter, and they were born on the same day. And they be around here talking about Christmas presents, birthday presents. They're born on the same day, right around the Christmas, and they rep their Capricorn. They rep their Capricorn sign, okay? Angel Eye says her husband is a Sag, December 11th. So Angel, you married a Sag. How is that? Do you guys get along like really, really well? I mean, I know you get along well. That's your, but I mean, like, well, let me how to phrase it. Do you guys have a lot of similarities? Like when you met, did you realize that you had a lot of similarities, or does it seem like you guys are just kind of because I don't think we all can have similarities no matter what our sign is, but it is like curious to me when people of the same sign marry. I wonder how similar they are in the things that they do. Okay, thank you, Granny. We, we bump heads and he's a Navy man. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Now look, that puts a whole other that puts a whole other spin on it. That puts a whole other spin on it. And because I have heard that a lot of signs, not so much as couples, but a lot of times signs don't get along with each other. They usually kind of tell you, or you can look it up, who you're most compatible with sign-wise. And a lot of times they say the same signs aren't compatible as friends, acquaintances. And, not all the time. A lot of time they're good. But a good bit of the time, you get two Sags, you get two Leos. Ooh, especially those Leos. You get two Scorpios. The Scorpios, too. That's like, no, the compatibility is like not good. They bump heads. They bump heads. Maybe because of the premise of the there's so much alike thing. Kind of like sometimes when you bump heads with your mom a lot, or you bump heads with your dad a lot, no matter what their sign, that's just a part of you being child and parent. Sometimes you bump heads, sometimes you get along great, but a lot of times you bump heads. So I don't know. I guess I'm sure that they can get along, but if they do bump heads, it's still, especially like if they're a couple, there's still something that attracts them. There's still a heavy attraction. I bet you get to a point where you can't do without him. Like when you're gone for a couple of days on vacation and he stay home, I bet he's ringing your phone off the hook, or I bet you're ringing his off the hook. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Stickler man, oh my God. On time for everything. Look, that's part of that Navy. I don't know, he may have been like that anyway, but I bet you that has a lot to do with him being in the military. I don't care what branch it is. They are going to be a stickler for time. You listen. They will be they're sticklers for time. They become so frustrated and so irritated if you're not on time. They feel held up. And then also they don't like holding people up. They feel like that they're supposed to be on time. And I can understand that, especially the ones who have served many years or even retired. That's all they know is being on time. On time for everything, but he's my twin flame. Oh my God. Yep. He has the 11, he has the ones in his birthday, and I have the 5 in mine. Yes. Okay. See? Sometimes it's like, I don't know, sometimes you can be so much alike. I think that's why a lot of people don't focus on signs much. Because when you think about it, people are quick to say, oh, you don't want to mess with a Scorpio. You don't want to mess with a Cancer. You don't want to mess with a Leo. Now, what I will say about Cancer sign, most people will say that they are sweet and they are loving. That they are really sweet. They have big hearts. Then they'll say, but you don't want to tick them off. That's what most people say about Cancers. I will say that the first thing that people usually say if you talk about someone being a Cancer, hey, Brilliant. Hey, everyone. I finally caught some reception. Good. I almost missed this. Glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Glad you were able to catch the reception. I'm glad you're here. But yeah, y'all, a lot of times, that's what I do hear that about Cancers. Cancer, I always hear good things about them. But they do say they are sweet, they're kind, they're loving, they're forgiving. But don't tick them off. Don't tick a Cancer off. But all other signs, everybody wants to claim the fame of being tough. And I'm like, every sign has people in it who are tough. It doesn't necessarily have to do with them being a sign per se. Every sign has, if that's the case, everybody's tough. Everybody's got some toughness. Everybody's got some sweethearts. some who don't like confrontation. You know, that's stupid. All of that. Everybody, everybody, every sign has people who are tough, who you don't want to make mad, who you don't, it's so funny to me when I hear people say, you don't want to mess with a Scorpio, you don't want to mess with a Leo, you don't want to mess with a Libra, you don't want to, I'm like, they're all human, we're all human, no matter our sign. Each sign has that particular box of people that don't take a lot of crap, that are loving, really kind. So I think it just depends on the person, period. Hi, lovely Samara. Hi, Lions Pride and Check. How are y'all? We're good. How are you? Sometimes too much. That's good, Angel. That's good, but I understand what you mean. I totally understand what you mean. Thank you guys for those thumbs up. Those thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, look, Angel. You know what? I used to say that sometimes, and then I'm like, I'd rather have it that way than the opposite, right? You'd rather have it that way than the opposite. But yeah, I think all signs have people within the sign who are easily angered, don't take a lot of crap, short patience, loving, patient, kind. But I do think some signs have those who, you know, when they get angry, it's like from 1 to a million instead of 1 to 1,000. And you do have those signs where they may be really caring and sweet. And then you have some who are caring and sweet, but not as much. And I just feel like Cancer is one of those signs that's really, really, I always hear good things about Cancers. Like people will say, my daughter is a Cancer, my son is a Cancer, and he's so loving and kind and he's so sweet. And it is just like, I know it's like a family member or whatever, but people often say that about other people that they know, like friends or, other relatives, not so not so close. They'll be like, she'll get mad at you, but her anger goes away quickly. That's the kind of stuff I hear about Cancers. Do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? I have a Cancer child, and a child who's a Cancer, not a Cancer child. It's like that sign is so funny to say when you're talking about it. Like, but people know. God knows what you mean. She's so sweet. She is sweet. And she's kind. But when she gets angry, she's angry. So I guess it is true. I guess that is true. Brilliant. Are you having fun, enjoying yourself? Samara, what was Samara saying? As a Scorpio, I have experienced things that make me not talk to others. Yep. But at the same time, I'm giving. Exactly. Yep. I see a lot of the times the signs that people paint as mean, and I think the signs that people call mean are Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio. Sometimes people call those signs mean. Like if you see somebody doing something mean and then they say they're a Capricorn or they're a Leo or they're a Scorpio, people are like, oh, that explains it. Have y'all noticed that about those three signs or any other signs that of any other horoscope? People will be like, oh, that doggone Leo stubborn. She gets mad. But the thing about Leos, they get 38 hot quick. But they hold a grudge, but they will, sorry about that, y'all. They will, they'll forgive you quickly depending on who you are. So you have some who are really forgiving. So that's why I say you can't put everybody in the same box just because they're Leo. But you have some who we take a lot. They take a lot. Leos take a lot. But they'll snap real quick, and sometimes they can snap out of it quick. Like they'll forgive you quickly, but they do remember, and they aren't afraid to bring it back up. They aren't afraid to bring it back up. They'll hold a grudge. Even if it's not intentional, they will hold a grudge. And caring, yes, caring. This was Samara was talking about. Lovely Samara says, as a Scorpio, I have experienced things that make me not talk to others, but at the same time, I'm giving and caring. Yes, and I think that we can say that about each sign. It's just that some signs have a little bit more of it, a little bit more meanness, and some have a little bit more caring side. Brian says, I will say, if you have a Libra snap on you, you have done way too much. We hate conflicts and must have balance and peace. See? See? And I've heard a couple of Libras, and sometimes, I don't know, I've heard a couple of Libras, they say, well, I don't take this. I don't do that. And I'm like, most Libras I know say that they love, like, are brilliant. They say they love balance and peace. You know, they love what their sign represents, those scales, the scales of balance. That they love that scale of balance, peace. But I do understand, like Brian said, once you make them mad, they're done. They're done. Once you make them mad, they're done. Let's see. Thank you, Brilliant. Yes, please welcome to the chat, y'all. Hit the three dots up there at the top right. Share, subscribe. Thanks for your support. I appreciate it. Thanks for those likes. I appreciate you. And thank you for stopping by on this Memorial Day weekend. Because I know that you guys could be doing anything else. Like Brilliant is on vacation. I so appreciate that. And I told Brilliant to enjoy herself and just drop in if she felt like it. I bet you she's been on here. Brilliant, I bet you've been on here a good portion of the day, haven't you? But sometimes you can't help it, y'all. Sometimes you can't help it. Even when you go on vacation, sometimes you grab this app just to be nosy. Maybe you don't participate as much, but you just want to see what's going on. Brian says, True Lines Pride, that is exactly what I hear about Cancers. You don't play with Sagittarius, particularly Scorpio, Leos, or Cancers. Big mistake. Yep. And each of them have their degree of meanness or madness. You know, like some people will say Scorpios and Leos get so freaking mad. But then I agree because of the Scorpios and Leos that I know. But again, they'll forgive you, but they don't let you forget. They forgive you, but they won't. I'm not gonna lie, won't let you forget. They will not let you forget. And then it's not about forget, because I know y'all know how they always say forgive and forget. And then of course the comeback is it's easier to forgive than it is to forget. I don't know that it's so much easier to forgive than it is to forget. I think because sometimes it does take a long time to forgive. But in the cases where people say that, I think what it is that, you know, your mind won't let you forget. Once somebody has done you a wrong, you know, your guard is up. It's hard to forget. It's not so much sometimes that we don't want to forget. It's hard to forget. A lot of times when people do things to you, you just wish that you could forget about it. Just completely forget. You know, kind of like when something traumatic happens, and then years later, that person can't recall or can't tell you. It's just like a coping mechanism. They want to forget. But with Leos, I will say, we'll forgive eventually, but we'll hold a grudge too. But we won't forget. And I don't know if that's just a part of the grudge. I don't think it's a part of the grudge because we can get back cool with the person, especially if it's a family member, of course, or a close, long-time friend. But it's always something that lingers that Leos won't trust you. They won't trust you. Now, if it's your kid, yeah. If it's your parents, yeah. You know, because that's a whole different kind of dynamic altogether. It's far more than about a horoscope then. Angel Eyes says, I know, right, Queen Angel Eyes? No, Brilliant said that. I'm sorry, y'all. Brilliant said, I know that's right. Queen Angel Eyes, no free milk. what Angel Eyes said? He calls me mean and stubborn. Wait a minute. Right, don't get me wrong. In the beginning, we went through some stuff. He's my third husband. They say third time is a charm. I don't make a good girlfriend. You got a wife. Hey, look, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes for you, okay? You let them know they got to wipe you. He calls you mean and stubborn. I didn't even catch that one. See, I I got to control my temper, working on it real hard. Yeah, see, Angel Eyes. See, that's what we talk about over here. You recognize your flaw, right? I always talk about that, recognizing our flaws, because nobody's perfect. The only perfect people are newborn babies. Only perfect people are newborn babies. And some will say, well, every baby isn't born perfectly, but they are perfect. They're perfect humans. They're perfect humans, no matter what issues they may be born with. They're the most innocent ever. A newborn baby, most innocent ever. Up until like 3 years old, you know. And of course, children are innocent, generally speaking. But I'm saying they don't know anything. Like babies are the most innocent. They don't know anything. By the time you're 3, yeah, you know, you've been taught some stuff. But I'm just saying, you know, as far as like the things that we as adults deal with, there's no perfect person. You're only perfect for that time, that little while when you were a baby. That little while when you were a baby. Yeah, but see, you know it and you acknowledge it. And as long as you acknowledge it, you know, you're open to working on it. You're open to working on it. Like I tell them all the time, my patience are short. Like my patience are short. It is what it is. They're short. I don't have, you know, I like to motivate people and uplift people, because like I always say, when you motivate other people and you uplift other people, oftentimes you're doing that favor to yourself. You know, you're doing that as a favor for yourself. But I do acknowledge that my patience are short, okay? And I'm also willing to acknowledge that they're better than they have been. So you have to be willing to acknowledge your flaws. If you want to, you know, work on them and improve, you got to be willing. Some people want to accept their own flaws. They only see the flaws in others. And it's always, I didn't this and I didn't that. Well, from your perspective, you didn't. But you never know how you come off to somebody else until they show you or let you know. And so I talk about that a lot. People always want you to feel about things the way they feel about things. No, you never know. Something innocent to one can be nerve-wracking to another. Okay? You're enjoying yourself, brilliant. That's good. What Angel Eyes doing? She up there cutting up. See, okay, she was talking about her temper. I am enjoying myself. No, sis, I've been obedient. I just got done fishing. Oh, you did? See, that's what I'm talking about. Fishing. Another relaxing activity. Fishing. Lovely Samara says, I can tell when I'm done in a relationship because my feelings disappear after I have repeatedly said what is wrong. Yes, yes. But you repeatedly said it. And that's the thing. You repeatedly said it. So you gave him a chance. You gave him a chance. I leave the message on why and then block. See? And that's on, and that doesn't matter what type of relationship it is. You know? That doesn't matter what type of relationship it is. Brilliant says, yes, I do be missing y'all. Brilliant. How? You just went on vacation. Yeah, did you catch anything? Angel said, did you catch anything? No, I didn't, and I tried so hard. Everyone caught to it better. Are you serious? Are you serious, Brilliant? See, Brilliant, you gotta get back at it. You gotta get back at it. Hey, Sassy. Sassy says, hey, Lions Pride in chat. Hey, Sassy, welcome to the live. Happy Saturday, happy Memorial Day weekend to you. I hope that you are having fun this weekend. 3-day weekend for those who work certain types of jobs, corporate office jobs, or you know, just certain jobs give you that Memorial Day weekend off, or that Memorial Day off, give you a 3-day weekend. A brilliant mess you will next. Yeah, she got to get back out there. She got to go early in the morning. Brilliant. Last Pride, by the way, while I was talking mess about my sister getting a cabin, guess who ended up? Guess who ended up sleeping in here last night? It started raining hard last night. No, Brilliant. No, 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 no. Did your sister let you live that down? Because see, you, Brilliant, you were supposed to be battling the elements. Okay? You were supposed to be battling the elements. All right? Um, Angel says, "Nice pride." Right now, no one, right? No one's perfect. No one's perfect. Nope. And then a lot of times we're talking about babies and kids. A lot of times when their innocence does start to go away, or when you can say they aren't perfect, it's because of some of an adult. A lot of times it's because of adult. It's because imperfect people are raising them. So we try our best to do good, but no matter how hard we try, they're going to see us do bad sometimes. They're going to see us do bad sometimes, and they might pick up those habits. Hopefully not, but that's just a part of life. That's a part of life. We will see bad habits, and sometimes we'll pick them up. And a lot of times it starts at an early age. Unfortunately, it'll start at an early age. Bria says, "Don't tell my sis, but I'm eating my words now." Thank God for her. And Angel, thanks, sis. I hope so. Y'all going again tomorrow. See, y'all going again tomorrow. You'll catch something tomorrow. You'll be the champ tomorrow. You'll catch the most. At least you'll give them a run for the money. You'll give them a run for their money. Bria says, "Angel, forgiving cheating is a whole nother ball game, sis." Woo, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. That's one where it definitely takes a lot to forgive. It definitely takes a lot to forgive, and you don't forget. You don't forget. So they say forgive and forget. I'm like, okay, it happened. It's in your mind. No matter how far back you try to push it back, And if you ever get that uncomfortable feeling that that thing could be happening again, whatever it is, cheating, being disloyal. He may have said, "I'm going to stop drinking. I'm going to stop gambling. I'm going to stop wasting my money with the boys every weekend." And he may all of a sudden say, "Well, I'm going to my parents," or whatever. Next thing you know, he's out there with the boys, not really cheating or anything, just hanging out, wasting money. You know? So it can be a plethora of things. And you just don't feel like you can trust it again. You're like, okay, you said you were going to stop this particular vice and you didn't stop it. The vice can be cheating, shopping, drinking, by a male or female, hanging out with friends. Hanging out with friends can be a vice, because you have some of us who, when we hang out with friends, we spend too much money. We spend too much money, right? There's always going to be that friend who wants to hang out, and we're like, you don't want to leave them. You don't want to make them feel like they're not included. So when they come along, you spend a little bit more money because everybody's trying to help that friend out. And sometimes it's not everybody. Maybe it's just you, and you're not supposed to be spending that money because you're not supposed to be out. So, yeah. And so you've been telling your wife that you've been kind of hanging with your brother, or you've been or your spouse that you've been hanging with your sister, knowing doggone well y'all been hanging, but y'all haven't been like sharing a spa day together or a light shopping day. Y'all been going and y'all been spending. And that's what you told him you wouldn't do anymore. That's what you told her you wouldn't do anymore. But you're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. We pray you are enjoying your time here today with us. Okay, we do. Feel free to leave a comment or two in the chat, and we appreciate your time spent with us. And catch the replay. Okay? If you catch the replay, tell us something that you're doing this weekend. Something fun, something enjoyable, something exciting, something relaxing. Share a comment or two with us about what you're doing this Memorial Day weekend. Some people are just chilling this weekend. They have plans for Monday. Some people, they have plans for today and Sunday, and they're just going to maybe travel back home early Monday and get some rest. So what are you doing? Let us know. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I'm in the closet. These tornadoes. Angel, have they touched down? Like, have they touched down, or is it the warnings? Yes, Angel, be careful, sis. Be careful. It is scary. Tornadoes are scary, y'all. They are no joke. They tear things up badly. Sassy says, "Oh no." I know, right, Sassy? Because those tornadoes can be something else. And like we were talking earlier, if hurricane season starts later this summer. I think around late July, mid-July, right, mid-July. into maybe early September, maybe even November. It may technically go to November. I know it starts like in the middle of summer, and it goes for about 5 or 6 months, but it's heavy around that time because y'all remember Katrina, Ivan, and all those happened like July, August. So it's really heavy in July and August. And when those hurricanes happen, again, tornadoes will spin off. Tornadoes will spin off. So you're hoping that the hurricane calms down and settles down. But in the midst of it, you have to pay attention and watch out for those tornadoes. Watch out for those tornadoes. So again, that's a good conversation to have. What do you have stored in case the weather gets bad? What do you have in place? Do you have batteries? Do you have flashlights? Do you have extra floodlights? Do you have extra food? Do you have extra water? That's the one reason I do continue to buy bottled water. I use a filter, but I try to buy, natural water. And I don't like buying water because of the plastic. The plastic, some people, it's not too good. Things, the BPA and all this stuff. And even if it's not BPA, there are other things in that plastic. But I do buy it. I'll buy it because you never know when you might need it. You never know when you might need it. Lovely says, yeah, I do, but I do give them a chance to fix it. Yeah, right. And I know I'm not perfect. Right, exactly. And you know what, Lovely? Like I said, we have to acknowledge our flaws. We're human. We're not perfect. You have some people, it's really, really hard for them to forgive. And I'm not, I'm no hypocrite because it can be hard to forgive. It's been hard for me to forgive people. But you have to try to think about it as in, and I know that might sound selfish, but sometimes selfish is not a bad thing if it can open your eyes up to being more open to good. Sometimes you have to think about it like if you do something and you get caught, or it's something that maybe you didn't get caught, but it's just not pleasing to a friend or a significant other, a family member, a child, a parent, a sibling, you would like to be forgiven. Like you'd like to be forgiven. So I try to look at it that way. That might be like a selfish way to look at it, but I don't look at it as a bad selfish way because sometimes the only way you can, picture yourself doing something or extending a courtesy to somebody else is if you realize that you would want that courtesy extended to you. So I would want that courtesy extended to me because again, we're human. We do things that we shouldn't do. We mess up. We slip up. So I would want that courtesy extended to me. So I had to get better about forgiving people, And I think that's one way to get better about it. It's just picture yourself doing something and you were wrong. Or you learn later that, okay, the intent wasn't intended to hurt or harm, but maybe you were being a little selfish and you hurt somebody and being selfish. So think of it like, again, which may sound a little selfish in itself, but you have to sometimes try to picture yourself wanting that same courtesy. So think about it as if you've done something before and you wanted forgiveness. So hopefully that'll help a person, learn how to forgive in time. Learn how to forgive in time. Let me catch up. Thank you. I'm enjoying it. That's good, Sassy. That's good. 3 days. Do what you need to do. Watch Lion's Pride. Come on, Brilliant. Watch the legs move. Watch the legs move, okay? Watch the legs move. Hopefully that will motivate you to get up and move, okay? Hopefully, watch the legs move. Watch the feet. You see the legs, the socks and the feet. Watch the legs move. Watch the legs move. Y'all were hearing the birds earlier. The birds have kind of quieted down. But watch the legs move. While we can still see it's daylight. It's still some light. It's first dark. But watch the legs move, okay? Watch the legs move. Watch the feet move. And get up. There are many things you can do to move. There are many, many things you can do to move. And we go over those things all the time because I want to remind you constantly of the things that you can do to move. You can walk like I'm doing. Kind of slow, kind of brisk at times. You can walk briskly, of course. Briskly. briskly. You can start to kind of trot, you know. But you can jog, you can run. If you like skating, you can skate. If you got good knees, you got med knees, because we don't want you to hurt those knees. But if you don't have good knees, and if you have good knees, put you on some knee pads, some shoulder pads, some hip pads. Go skating. You can dance. Of course you can dance. Okay. Tina Turner said that's how she kept those gorgeous legs, dancing. Other dancers say the same thing. You can dance. Okay. You can ride your bike around the neighborhood. You can ride your stationary bike. You can ride your elliptical. My best friend, the one that doesn't lie to me, the one that tells me the truth all the time. She tells me the truth. Her numbers don't lie. And when her numbers are looking a little crazy, then I know I need a new battery, okay? You can do your treadmill. You can swim. You can jump rope. See, I throw out all these things to get you to moving. All of those things will have those legs moving, okay? But you do it at your own pace. We want to encourage you to do it at your own pace. Listen to your body. Listen to your body and do what works for you. Angel says she's trying to catch that dog. What is he? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, because of this, because of the weather. Okay, she's running around. Do you only have one? Angel, do you only have one dog? In this new relationship, I'm trying to give them a chance because they are a good person. That's good. That's good. That's good, lovely. Because you know what? Lovely. Good people mess up too. Good people mess up too. And sometimes we're so quick to just say, forget it. And you know, you might miss out on being with a good person. Because again, what is it, y'all? We're all human. We all make mistakes. And even sometimes the mistakes we make aren't really conscious mistakes. You know, sometimes there are those mistakes that you call hindsight. Hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020. Okay? Looking back, you wouldn't have done this. Looking back, you wouldn't have done that. Okay? And sometimes you just do things and the intention isn't to hurt somebody, but you did it. You know what you were doing. But you didn't think that the outcome would be what it is. So we do make conscious mistakes, okay? People probably don't think their mistakes are consciously made, but they are. They are. You know, sometimes, like we're talking about relationships, sometimes people say, I made a mistake giving them so many chances. You were giving them chances because you wanted it to work. You loved them. You felt like they loved you. And that can be with friends, again, family, anybody, your significant other. But then you also sometimes make the mistake of giving up too quick. You make the mistake of giving up too quick. And you don't want to make the mistake of giving up on them too quickly. Fishing is so relaxing. Lion's Pride, she gave me a well-deserved hard time. Oh, your sister? I know she did. Joshua Graham, love you so much. Well, thank you, Joshua. Thank you for dropping into the chat. I appreciate you. Much love to you, Joshua. Make sure you tap the notification bell. It's that YouTube notification bell, but y'all know I call it my doorbell. Tap it. And when I go live, knock, knock, knock. Ring it. Come on in. Tap, knock, ring. Come on in. Come on in and leave a comment. Okay? Drop down in the chat. And if you don't like dropping down in the chat, that's okay. The fact that you gave me a view shows much support. Okay? It shows much support. And subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Okay? Come on back if you need to. Okay? Come on back if you need to. Hey, Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome into the chat. How are you today? Happy Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Well, should I say Happy Memorial Day weekend? Or should I say Happy Memorial Weekend? Should I say Happy Memorial Weekend or Happy Memorial Day weekend? Sassy says, one of my friends loves spending money. Every time we go out, she do too much. Vanessa says, hello, everyone. Yes, Lovely says, be careful, Angel. Definitely be careful. Please be careful. He told us to go to your... Oh, my gosh. Angel Eyes, please be careful. And I hope that you have everything charged. That's another thing, y'all. Talking about what we need in a safety kit. Your batteries, your flashlights, Those artificial lights come in handy. I know sometimes they require batteries, but there are some that can kind of, what are those lights like the kids like to use, like during the holidays, during the 4th of July? What are those things called, y'all? They're red, green, yellow, orange. Glow sticks. Glow sticks. Glow sticks are good to have in a rescue kit, a family, a family kit, a protective kit. Glow sticks. So the flashlights, batteries, glow sticks, those artificial lights, those artificial candles. Try to get the ones that only require like one battery. Um, Boxed food. That's the one time where it doesn't matter what you got, as long as you got it. A lot of us like to eat natural, right? We don't really enjoy food out of the box, out of the can. But hey, most of us do have some canned goods in the cabinet. But also put you some in your emergency patch. Emergency pouch or bag. Okay, some canned goods, some canned meats, crackers, and check the expiration dates. Make sure you continue to check the expiration dates. Girl Dad says 100. Sassy says my prayers to everyone dealing with these hurricanes. Yes, tornadoes, hurricanes, whatever it is that you're dealing with. Try your best. Try your hardest to be as safe as possible. I know that you guys will, but we are just encouraging you to do so. Don't take any unnecessary risk. Follow directions and do the things that you know are right to do when those weather events happen. Listen to your meteorologist. Listen to your meteorologist, okay? Listen to them and also do what you know. Do what you learned as a child, okay? We all learn to what? Get in the hallways in school. When you're at home, get in the bathtub. Everybody get in the closet, okay? Do those things that we learned as kids and that we've taught our kids, that the schools have taught our kids, that the teachers have taught our kids. And if you have a safe house, what do you call them? Angel Eyes, I think, said it earlier. If you have a safe shelter, go to it, get to it. Sassy says, hey, Vanessa, girl dad. Hey, Vanessa and girl dad. Lovely says, thank you, brilliant. Vanessa speaking to girl dad. Girl dad, welcome back, King. What are you, brilliant. You weren't in here when he said he's grilling. I think he's gonna grill oxtails. He said he was thinking about it or he planned on doing it. Just made me hungry. Made me so hungry. Sassy, I truly enjoyed what the heck? Doggone mosquito. New vids, yum. Yes. Sassy's dropping those food videos, those food shorts. She's loving it. We kept telling her to do it, and now she's an unstoppable machine. Girl Dad says, brilliant. I greatly appreciate that, Queen. And smoking, then grilling some oxtails. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, the Girl Dad, you had to come over here and start trouble. You had to come. See, you started trouble. You got me hungry. You got me hungry. I know it's gonna be good. I know you're gonna post it. I know you're gonna post it. I know you're gonna post it. Check out Lions Pride Rain videos, many more videos to enjoy. Thank you, brilliant. Yes, y'all, I'm a shorts channel. I go live because it gives me this time to connect and interact with like-minded people I enjoy. It's just to have fun conversation, to motivate, to encourage each other, uplift each other, and also to uplift ourselves. Think about it. When you're in this chat and you're telling somebody something good, you're giving them words of encouragement, words to motivate them, words to uplift them, words to help them take their minds into a place that's peaceful, into a place that no one else can go. Because you can go to a place that no one else can go. You have to sometimes focus on it. Sometimes it's a learning process. So that's what we do over here. We drop nuggets. All right, we drop nuggets. We pick up nuggets. And when we pick up nuggets, sometimes, even if we can't use those nuggets, our family and friends can use those nuggets. Nothing over here is meant to be professional advice, legal advice, medical advice. We're just sharing things that we know that have worked for us and that have worked for those that we love or people we love. So that's that disclaimer right there. That's what that is. That's called a disclaimer. Angel says, brilliant, I'm going to get off this phone. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Yeah. Save your battery, Angel. Make sure you charge it while you have, while you're able to still charge it. Guys, stay safe on this holiday weekend. This was an awesome live. Another one in the books. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Angel. Thank you so much. Please be safe. Get your fur baby, and y'all stay as safe as possible, okay? Stay as safe as possible. Stay as safe as possible. Sassy, you love skating. I think you told us that before. Look, Sassy, I got to put on knee pads, elbow pads, shoulder pads, hip pads. Lovely says, I've been doing cardio. I love it. Yes, and look, Lovely, the more you do it, the more you'll love it. The more you do it, the more you'll love it. Brian girl says, girl, dad, sounds like a great time. Praying you and your sweet girl have a great time and make some new fun memories. I'll be looking forward to some highlights. What are they doing? What are they doing? I think I might have missed it. I know he's grilling those oxtails. Is he doing something else? They're going out and having a good time. Y'all, he was blasting that Prince. I hope y'all didn't hear it. I tried to mute real quick. He was blasting the heck out of that Prince. Angel says, brilliant. I will. I'm going to get off. Oh, I think I've read that. I read that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, be safe, Angel. Be safe. Yes, I had 2 Shih Tzus, and Shih Tzus, the one I had for 17 years, died a year ago. Oh, and now just Roxy, she's 7 and bad. She's 7 and bad. They are bad. A handful of badness, but you love them. They're a handful. They are a handful of bad. Bria says, Angel, we love you, sis. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We're praying for your safety. Praying for everybody who may be experiencing bad weather, okay? Just praying for everybody in general, okay? Praying for everyone in general. Yes, Lovely says, have fun grilling, girl, dad. Angel says she had to get down on the floor with a flashlight because she's so black. Cold black to see if she was under the bed, and she was. Did you see those eyes? Vanessa says, Highlines Pride, you to you as well. Wait a minute, did I go too far up, y'all? Because I feel like I'm just repeating myself. Well, Angel Eye says, yes, Bree, yes, they are. Yeah, their fur babies are, they're a handful, but you love them. They are a handful, but you love them. Angel Eyes, it's okay, sis. While I try my luck again, you can try again with your neck bones. Let them stay in the fridge for today, marinating. Yeah, let them marinate. Let them marinate. I don't know, Brilliant. That sounds good. If she's hungry, look, get them on, put them on real low, or put them in a crock pot, and just hope that the weather is okay. Okay, and those things will be done before she knows it. They'll be done before she knows it. I'm the only one in the closet. My husband laying in that bed. Oh my goodness. See, what was he? He's military. Was it Navy? Was it Navy, Angel? Tough. He's tough. He's not listening. Sassy is coming back tomorrow. But I love oxtails too. They just done got too expensive. Too doggone expensive. Come through with the gourmet meal for Memorial Day. We see you, King. Okay? Just made me hungry. I'm about to catch a flight. I'm out there. Yes, Vanessa, yes, that's right. We're praying for everyone. You can't see them black eyes, y'all. Yes, stay safe. Today and tomorrow, stay safe. Sassy says Angel probably be in the closet too. Vanessa says you're right, Brilliant. Very expensive. Yes, aren't they expensive, y'all? They are expensive. Once you get them and you cook them up right, They're good, but they are getting so expensive. So expensive. And the places that cook them for you, so expensive. So expensive. Lovely says, we have a severe thunderstorm warning, but I just stay away from the windows. Yeah, yeah. Definitely stay away from those windows. Thank you, Brilliant. Y'all, I got 5%. I'm right here telling folks to charge their phone. I'm telling Angel to charge her phone, y'all. And I forgot I got 5%. But wait a minute. I think I got my battery pack. Yep, I do. I sprayed that off. So I left the off in the house. And I got my battery pack. I do. I got my battery pack. Y'all, do y'all get this real fuzzy feeling when you that funny fuzzy feeling when you stick your charger, when you plug your phone up to the charger? Navy, see, he's tough. He's a good one, because that Navy means a lot of water. A lot of water. Angel Eye says, Brilliant, I have to put colored oh, okay, bows in her hair to keep from sleeping on. To keep from sleeping on. Look at lovely Samara laughing. Britt's all little mama. What's her name? My fur baby's name is Treasure Girl. Oh, is that right? Brilliant. Treasure Girl. Lovely says, I need those travel ones for real. My phone dies after 2 hours. Yes. Look, especially if I'm on social media. Oh my goodness, they come in so handy. They come in so handy. And I forgot I put it in my little pouch on the side, because I knew I only had maybe like 30%. I think 30, 34, something like that. And I had forgotten all about it until that battery low popped up there. Her name is Roxy. Okay, Angel says her name is Roxy. Brilliant. That's a pretty name. Both of those names are pretty. Brilliant says, Samara, please know I will be keeping you and Angel Eyes prayed up. Yes. Roxy girl. Lovely says, thank you, Brilliant. Yes, you guys, if you come across this live replay, please keep everyone prayed, in your prayers and your thoughts and prayers, and be safe yourself. Each and every one of us, you have bad weather, just be safe, period. And we're definitely praying where the weather is bad, hopefully that it'll just, it'll smooth over. It'll calm down. Hopefully it'll calm down. That is a pretty name, Sassy Roxy. Hopefully it'll calm down. And thank you guys for coming in here on Memorial Weekend and spending some time with me. I appreciate it. I went to work today. Y'all, I went to work today. And most times I don't go to work on a Saturday. I try to just keep it during the week. But I will go to work on a Saturday from time to time. And the day wasn't that long. Surprisingly, the day wasn't that long. And now, being that it's a 3-day weekend, that's a good thing. Angel says, Brilliant, your baby's name is adorable. It's so adorable. I bet she is precious. I know. Brilliant says, I don't play with these storms, laugh out loud. Men always want to be tough. Right. They always got to be tough. Save him a spot in the closet, sis, if it gets worse. Right. Save him a spot in the closet. Let him play Mr. Tough Guy for now. But save him a spot in that closet. Angel says, thank you, Sassy. Thank you. Okay, y'all. They be a mess with their music. Angel Eyes, so precious. We rescued her. Oh, okay. You have a rescue, baby? And she ended up reaching. Oh, okay. She ended up reaching. So, Brilliant, you guys rescued her? Angel says, Brilliant, I can't tell y'all what he said is is PG on here. Woo, child. Tornadoes or not. Look at Lion's Pride, all prepared. Get it, sis. I tried to. I tried to. Hi, Tariq. How are you? Hi, Tariq. Thank you for joining the live, Tariq. I appreciate you. How are you, Tariq? Tariq, are you a good guy? Are you coming to spend a couple of minutes with us? Have some conversation with us? Are you coming to troll me, Tariq? Are you coming to be a good guy? Thank you, Tariq, for coming. Whatever your goal is, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Be good to the chat. Be good in the chat. We love everybody, no matter where you're from, okay? We love everybody, no matter where you're from. Angel Eyes, I can fill in the blank. Bree says she can fill in the blanks. She can fill in the blanks, y'all. Sassy says, hi there, Tariq. Hello. Bree says, Tariq, welcome to the chat. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Okay. Make sure you tap that notification bell, okay? So that you'll know the next time. Set it to all so that you'll be notified the next time I upload a short or the next time I go live. We will welcome you to come back, okay? We welcome you back. Tariq is wonderful. I shared you out. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Tariq, look, don't be offended, Tariq. I was just playing with you because we let the trolls, when we do have trolls, we let them stay, okay? We let them stay until they start to cut up. So I hadn't seen you before, and so that's why I asked you that. You didn't look like a troll or anything. I just asked you that because I hadn't seen your name before. But again, trolls, even the trolls, we welcome them. When they come in peace, okay? When they come in peace and just to hang out with for a little bit, but you're not a troll. And we greatly appreciate you for coming through. We greatly appreciate you for coming through. He says, yes, ma'am, I am. I'm not trolling. Don't let my picture fool you. I'm a good guy. That's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, I couldn't see it. I just know your name wasn't familiar, so I wasn't sure. Because Tariq, they come in here with common names. They come in here with names I haven't seen before, so they just come. But again, we let them stay. As long as they're being good, we let them stay. Because hey, even if they're trolling, they took a couple of seconds, a minute or whatever to stop by, okay? To stop by. Thank you, Angel. Angel says he is from my channel. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. I appreciate you. Tariq says, appreciate y'all. Look at Sassy laughing. Yes, Tariq. Tariq, we are not crazy, okay? We just have our guards up. And even when we have our guards up, like I said, the trolls come in until they start acting really wonky. They can stay too. They can stay too because it's a view. They can stay too because it's a view. He says, my pleasure as always. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for understanding. See, that's what we have to do. We have to get through these conversations because sometimes people get mad about the slightest thing. But even when I do see a troll, I don't approach them. It's like, you know how like when a troll, have y'all ever had a troll to come in your chat? And it's like, you want to talk to the person, but you don't want the conversation to start. You know, you start having a conversation, and then all of a sudden out of the blue, here, this is one of those main lines they use. My boyfriend left me. What can I do to get him back? Y'all, they'll be having a full, strong, long conversation with you. And then all of a sudden, and you know, it's just general stuff that they're saying. But then out of the blue, my girlfriend left me. I think she went back to her ex. It's like a novel. They try to turn your life into a novel. My girlfriend left me. What can I do to get her back? Do you think I'll get her back? Why do you say no? Why do you say yes? Tell me. Angel I says, yes, he is. Love him. He's one loyal supporter. That's good. I appreciate that. Brilliant. He is also a content creator. Okay. You're a content creator, Tariq. What type of content does he do? What type of content do you do, Tariq? Angel, I came over there the other day and I saw you. I got a notification, and you were preaching. You was preaching. You were preaching, telling people how they need to be good and quit putting each other down. And I don't know if that was a live. I got the notification, but have your notifications started back doing that? Like when Cindy would go live sometimes, Sin City, when she would go live, it would say, I would get a notification saying Sin City is live, or like within a few seconds or whatever. Yeah, I'll click on it, and it was like 2 hours ago. So I've had a couple of those to happen again lately. Like it was doing it a few weeks ago, and it kind of stopped. So lately I've had that again, where they're telling me someone is live, and I click on it, and the live is over. It ended like an hour ago. I used to live stream on my PlayStation 4. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. It was alive. So when I clicked on it, it said that it was alive. In my notifications, it said that you were live. And when I clicked on it, it was over. And it had been over for some minutes. Like, I don't know if it was quite an hour, but it was a decent amount of time. And I was like, okay, they're starting to do that again. I don't know if it's just a glitch or what it is, but it does that sometimes. When you do StreamYard, it comes right away. Okay. Tariq says, appreciate the sub, Brilliant. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Brilliant. Brilliant, you can let us know where he is in the chat. I'm about to get out of here. I appreciate Angel Eyes for sharing me out and Tariq coming over. But you can YouTube be delayed. Yeah. Brilliant. You can let us know how we can get in in touch with Tariq. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Angel. And y'all know what time it is. I've been on here an hour and 13 minutes, so y'all know what it is, right? Y'all know it's peace, positivity, and prosperity, okay? Peace, positivity, and prosperity. Without peace, there's chaos. Without positivity, there's negativity. Wherever chaos and negativity breed and dwell, you fail to prosper to your fullest potential. Don't let bothered people bother you, because they will. They'll do it in jest. They'll do it in playfully. And sometimes they'll just outright be wild with it, okay? Bad with it. So don't let bothered people bother you, and don't let stressed people stress you out. Because a lot of times people are going through some things and they won't acknowledge that it's stressful, but it is. And they can say things to you, but when you say things, it's an issue. So don't let stressed people stress you out. And don't let people make you feel bad about your feelings. Don't make people feel bad about the way that you feel, about how you feel about things. Okay? Because each person is different. And that's what a lot of people have yet to realize. And this applies to people of all ages. Each person is different. What is significant to you may be small to someone else, but you have to accept that it's significant to. They have to accept that it's significant to you. Just as when it's something that's significant to them, you have to accept that. So what's a mountain to some may be a molehill to others. But just because it's a molehill to you, you shouldn't demean it. You shouldn't get angry about it once they let you know how it makes them feel. People have feelings. Feelings differ. And it's all a part. We can't all be the same, okay? We can't all think the same. We can't all think about things in the same way. Many things we can, but sometimes we can't. So accept our differences, just like we should accept different races, different tones within a race, different genders. We should accept all of that. You don't have to be cool with everybody. You don't have to be everybody's friend. Just accept boundaries, And when people seem like they don't accept yours, let them know what yours are. Let them know what your boundaries are. Okay? So don't let stressed people stress you out, and don't go into anybody's misery lounge, because they will invite you in. Sometimes they'll come in like a tornado. They'll come in like a storm. And sometimes they'll come in with a smile on their face, saying, come on in. We got room for you. We having a party in here. Like I said, they'll tell you to sit at the bar, eat you some nuts and some mints, get you a little nice drink. And the next thing you know, you see all the misery, like, boom, it just explodes. Just grab your stuff, get your grip, and get on up out of there and go back to your happy place, okay? Go back to your happy lounge, all right? That's what you do. You go back to your happy lounge. Your happy lounge is a place where it may not always be peaches and cream, and you may not always be happy, but the goal is to always be happy, okay? The goal is to always be happy. And you don't need to be in another lounge where you'll be miserable, okay? It is a pleasure to be here with y'all. And it is a pleasure to have you, Tariq. I'm glad that you came through. Sassy says, good night, everyone. Enjoy the weekend and be safe. Yes, y'all, enjoy the weekend. Be safe. You know, there are going to be some activities. Thank you, Vanessa. Vanessa says, great live Lions Pride. Thank you, and thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Tariq says, peace and love forever and always, Lions. Thank you, Tariq. Same to you. Vanessa says, good night, everyone. Tariq, I wish PlayStation was never made. My two youngest be having my pockets in the chokehold, especially with the new PlayStation 5. They got your pockets in the chokehold. Brilliant. Brilliant says they got the pockets in the chokehold. Thank you, Brilliant. Thank you for letting us know what Tariq is. I appreciate you. And thank you again, Angel Eyes, for sharing me out. Thank you, Tariq, for coming over here checking us out. Please come back again. Please come back again. We'd love to have you. We appreciate you. Over here, you might be a little bored because we're not trying to be about the bad stuff. We're not trying to be about the drama. But we are human. And sometimes people can take things a different way. The way it's not meant to be. But we stand on our morals and we stand on our beliefs and our thoughts and on the things that we say. And we try to peacefully allow others to do so, okay? Like I always say, you don't have to even say, let's agree to disagree. Once you've said one or two things to each other, you know that you disagree. So just move on to another topic. Move on to another topic, okay? Keep it peaceful. Keep it adult-like. Let's adult, okay? Brilliant, what you said. Wait a minute. Oh, Angel Eyes, what you said. Girl, I'm reading it backwards. I'm about peace and love, Lions. Thank you, Tariq. Thank you. That's what we're about over here. Angel said, absolutely, Lions. We will get you together. Okay? And we'll. But see, I think sometimes when you focus on being peaceful and coming on this app to be kind and all of those positive terms, motivational, uplifting, you're only on here for a short time, maybe 1 or 2 hours. People never know what you're going through outside of the app. So you come to the app to have a happy space, at least a cordial space. You don't come to the app to have to answer to anybody. You don't come to the app to have to answer to anybody because you don't have to answer to anybody. You come here for a cordial space, you know, because you got all the other stuff. And sometimes you don't have a lot going on at home. But, you know, I've always said that I feel like these apps were made to teach, a place where people can learn, you know, to educate, to motivate, to encourage, and to uplift. Okay? So if you can't do that, then go to those areas where they have the dramatics, or go to the areas where they let you come and take over. You know, or go to the areas where people will always agree with you. You know, you don't have to, your dialogue becomes stale when you agree, or you feel like everything, if I tell you that everything that you say to me is correct, or if I expect you to tell me that everything I say is correct, then it's like, you can have that type you can be that type of content creator. You can. But you need to let people know that that's what you're about, so that like-minded people can come there, because then you'll have even more like-minded people coming into your space. And one note, don't take offense, anyone, but Lions Prize doesn't always like to be shared out. No explanation given. Please and always check with her first. Yeah, I got to get to know the areas, the people who people are around. If you're around positivity, a lot of positivity, I don't mind that. You know, I don't mind that. But if it's like a lot of chaos, then yeah, I don't like to be. But when people are around a lot of positivity, you know, that's good. because even in positivity, you're gonna disagree sometimes. But yeah, I will let them know. I'll let them know though, Brilliant. I'll let them know. But she was Angel Eyes, you were good. You were good. Right. Right. I heard you over there, Angel. It was so funny. And I was like, dang, I missed the live. It was so funny, yet so true. Yeah. Anytime it's something I don't want, I'll let them, or I do want, I'll let them know specifically. Just make sure to welcome them in for me, Brilliant. I appreciate what you just welcoming them in, encouraging them to like tap that notification bell and to like. But anything else, I'll let them know. Again, Angel Eyes, why I told you not directed to you, sis. We know you are all about positivity, queen. Yeah, yeah. Just let me like something like that. Let me tell them, and I'll tell them from time to time. I just kind of watch where I go, because people can share you out regardless. But I just kind of just let me know. I mean, just I'll let everybody know. Like I'll make those type of statements when I think I should, because you might end up saying that, and I'm not really feeling it that particular live. It might be all good. I might not really care. So if I do care, I prefer to be the one to let them know. Just make sure you just thank you for always being positive in the chat, uplifting everybody, sharing them when I ask you to, and just, letting them know about hitting that like button, subscribing, and commenting. But everything else, as far as the way I'd like to do things, I'll let people know. I'll let people know. Tariq says, I want you to know that I've saved some of your motivated community posts in the past before. You did? See, I didn't even know that. See, sometimes you don't get all of the notifications. Do they even let you know? I don't think they let you know all the time when people share. I don't. But I appreciate that, especially if you're in a positive zone. I prefer to be like shared out in positive zones and stuff. And sometimes people who've never come to your channel will share you out. But like if I'm in the live, I like to be the one to tell, people how I am. But thank you so much, Brilliant, for like always encouraging people to, to support by coming here, and thank them for being here and asking them to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Brilliant, always positive. I got you. Lions, all my ladies. When you all friend me, you have a friend for life. Thank you, Angel. Thank you so much. Y'all don't know why this phone just went black. I guess I got to get off here. You took a screenshot of them? Okay. So why was it a screenshot? Like, would it not let you share? She is so motivational, isn't she, sis? I love me some Lions Pride. Thank you, Brilliant. I love you too, because you're always understanding and you're always listening and you always respect what people have to say to you. So why did you take a screenshot? What happened with the share button? Y'all, I guess it just went black all of a sudden. It's not completely dark out here. Brilliant, yes she is. She be making making me get up and walk. Yeah, that's what I want y'all to do. That's the goal. That's the primary goal. So that's why I say I typically don't even like to be shared out, because I like people to just find me. I like people to just find me. I was doing some other stuff at the time I saw your post. Okay. Okay. I got you. So you knew okay. It doesn't take that long to share, but okay. All right. So y'all be good. It is dark out here now, but I'm where I need to go. I want y'all to be safe. Okay? I want y'all to be safe. Yeah, because sharing will keep me on this platform. And I do like this platform. Because when people screenshot you, they put you everywhere. They put you everywhere. So, sharing my post would be what I would prefer. But I just wanted to come here and give you your flowers. Thank you, Tariq. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Angel Eyes, yes, sis, I be needing to walk. I'm so grateful. Tariq, I'm so glad you are motivated. Blessed. Yes, yes. So glad to motivate. And that is the whole goal. That's the purpose. That is the mission. Yep, yep. I'm right here where I gotta be. Thank you, Angel, so much. Oh, cool. I'll do that next time. Okay, thank you, Tariq. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Brilliant says, Tariq, you are appreciated. Look, don't make her start singing. Okay? Don't make her start singing. All right, y'all. I guess I will see you guys tomorrow if I decide to walk and talk tomorrow. If I don't, I might see you Memorial Day. I might see you Memorial Day. You know, eat and walk. Okay? Let's eat, walk, and talk. All right? You too, Tariq. All right, y'all. Bye, y'all.